Hey, JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio, 43617-419-531-6097. On Instagram at JC's Comics and More, and then www.jcscomicsandmore.com. Getting ready to open up my other box. I did have a chance to read new Guardians of the Galaxy. It was good. Not great, but it was good. Superior Spider-Man. I enjoyed that as well. Read the Avengers. This features the origin of the new female Iron Fist. That was the original Iron Fist. I read this. It was okay. Not worthy of a issue number 13. It would have fit better if it was in an annual. It should have been in an annual. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. That was okay also. Not great. It was okay. Book that I really did enjoy was... find it here. Really enjoyed Uncanny X-Men. I thought that was quite good. And then also Freedom Fighters. Freedom Fighters from DC. So far, Freedom Fighters, I think, was the best book I read this week, with perhaps Uncanny X-Men being the second best. So, I really enjoyed Freedom Fighters. If you've not picked this up or not picked up the first issue, do yourself a favor, pick it up. It's really, really good. I've not had a chance to read Shazam yet, or any of the other books, but that's what I've had a chance to look at yet. And not had a chance to look at Spider or Superman or Batman yet, but I just flipped through Batman, and when I saw this, I have no idea what King's doing. I don't think that has anything to do with issue 62. It has nothing to do with 61 or 60 or anything else. It seems like each issue gives you more and more questions. Like they don't know what they're doing. I don't know if he knows what he's doing. He's just writing more and more stories, and I'm not sure if they're coming to any sort of conclusion or anything. Here we have cover A of the new X-O-Man of War. We've got the cover B of the new Jim Henson's Beyond the Dark Crystal. We do have another Stargate Atlantis that's being held for a customer. We have one of the last issues of Sideways, as this book is coming to an end soon. All the new ages of heroes from DC, unfortunately, are coming to an end. So I don't know if that was intent, supposed to be that way, or not. We've got the new Outcast. There's a new Alien comic. This is cover B, Aliens Resistance. Did not order a lot of those, so if you're interested, certainly don't wait too long. I'll jump on the bandwagon on that really quickly. Cover C of Mars Attacks. I really enjoyed Mars Attacks. It's been a fun comic so far. Here we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And again, this is the Spotlight variant. You got Buffy Summers, so somebody might look at it. This book's called Buffy Summers. No, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So again, Boom Studios. I think this is Boom Studios. You have to look on the back to see the company. It's not even on the front of the book. Again, Boom Studios, so far 3 covers. F minuses on all 3 covers as far as how you are displaying and how you're doing your titles. You're making people not find your books. Boom Studios. Very, very, very failing marks. Superior Spider-Man, again, I did enjoy that. It was as enjoyable as one could hope it could be. So, we'll see where the next issue of this goes. And I'm not sure if I'm missing a copy of that. I might be missing the copy. Here's the Brian Hitch variant on Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. That's a 1 in 25. Issue number 2. This is cover A of Livewire from Valiant. Here's yet another variant on Guardians of the Galaxy. Got a Groot variant. So make sure that gets set aside for the other variants. Betty and Veronica, Friends Forever, issue number 1, $2.99. We've got cover C on X-O Man of War. Make sure that copy gets set aside for one of my poll customers. Cover C of Grimm's Fairy Tales, a 2019 annual. So we're in January and already 2019. We've got issue number 13 of Damage. This is coming to an end with 2 more issues, which is too bad. I really enjoyed Damage. I thought Damage was one of the better New Age of Hero comics, and it sells decently for me. And it's too bad that they're bringing that to an end. It certainly sells better than some DC comics, and certainly sells better than a lot of Marvel comics. A lot of Marvel comics sell very, very poorly. Here we've got issue 7 of Die, Die, Die. And this issue here appears, I'm going to have to check. Looks like there's no variant covers on this at all. So I imagine it's probably not worth their time to do variants anymore. But who knows? There might be different cats in the background, or maybe the cats are different colors. So I'm going to have to check that and see, just to make sure there's nothing, no tomfoolery going on there. Lady Death, Hell Riders, Raiders, issue 1. This is the standard edition, so got a customer that's going to want one of those, so I'll make sure that gets set aside for him. And that's Brian Polito's Coffin Comics. And here we have the other cover to Jim Henson's Beneath the Dark Crystal, and this is issue number 6 of 12. This is from Image Comics. It's an advanced copy, not for sale, little girls. So I take it this is going to be coming out soon, so I'm going to have to give that a read through and see how that turns out. Here's got cover A of Oliver from Image Comics. We've got War is Hell. This is the cover 8 of War is Hell. We got Howard Chaykin doing some work there. So I had a customer that was in earlier. I have to make sure I've got that cover pulled for him, because he is going to certainly want that. He's a big Howard Chaykin fan. So we've got the new issue of Die Kitty Die. This is the cover A on that, kind of drawn in a Archie type way. I see we've got the Guardians of the Galaxy cover to Immortal Hulk number 12. I did not have a chance to read that as of yet. It's been pretty good so far, especially the artwork. Cover B on Wildstorm, set aside for a customer. And we've got Moon Girl, a Devil Dinosaur, issue number 39. So one of my 2 copies are being set aside for a customer there. Junior High Horrors, this is cover B on that. I believe it's cover B, and that gets set aside for a customer as well, as does this issue of Regression. So we got True Believers reprints Savage Tales 1 with Conan. A great Neil Adams cover there. So we've got Aquaman number 44. A new storyline, so I'm looking forward to reading that. We have Hardcore number 2 from Image in here. It's part of Skybound. So we've got that. So we've got, this is probably cover A of Blossom 666. And you can see that I do have a damaged copy. That's because of packaging. Not because of UPS, because of packaging. So thank you, Diamond. This is cover B of the Avant-Gardes. Got The Witcher from Dynamite. So, gonna have some happy people there. And this is cover B of Extra Sisters. Cover B of Grimm's Fairy Tales, set aside for one of my poll customers. This is the wraparound cover to Man Without Fear, number 4. Love Town number 2. This is for one of my poll customers as well. And here we have another cover. This is cover B of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Again, you're 4 for 4 on the F minuses, Boom Studios. True Believers King Conan 1. This is $1. Monstrous, issue number 19 from Image. It's been a while since we've had a copy of Monstrous. Here's the 1 in 10 variant for Mars Attacks. Mega Ghost, copy set aside for a customer. Here is the advanced copy of Middle West, the trade paperback, so we'll have to give that a read through. Let's see, we've got DuckTales coming up, Crypt of Shadows, and we do have Immortal Hulk. And then also Dowman Kills the Full Moon Universe, based on the John Byrne cover and Terry Austin cover to Uncanny X-Men 141. And then we have the Alex Ross cover to new issue of Immortal Hulk number 12 there. We got Crypt of Shadows. This is the cover B on Crypt of Shadows. I had somebody call, wanted copies set aside, so I'm going to set that aside because I only ordered a couple of copies. Ordering 2, sell out on that. There's a variant. This might be a 1 in 25 or probably a 1 in 50. Or that might be the party variant on Guardians of the Galaxy. So hard to say. You'll see I have the other cover to Die Kitty Die. Scooby-Doo takeoff cover. George R.R. Martin's Clash of the Kings, Game of Thrones, issue number 15. We've got replacement copies because I guess they forgot a page reprinting the Marvel Tales Fantastic Four. This is a $7.99 comic. It's much more expensive than what it should be. Lady Death. This is the Bombshell edition of that one there. Make sure a copy gets set aside for one of my customers. If there's anything you're looking for, any questions or anything today?
Oh, me. Sorry. I wasn't sure. Yeah, there it is. Found it.
Okay. Anything else, just let me know.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. Very, very hot cover there. It's Brian Polito's Lady Death. Cover D of Grimm's Fairy Tales. Here we have the Tony Daniel cover to Batman number 63. Pretty nice cover there. Here's the Conan versus Ultron cover to Avengers number 12. So we've got Man Without Fear. This is the Kyle Holtz cover. This is the issue 4, the regular cover to issue 4. Here's the unlocked retailer variant for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So 5 covers, Boom Studios. You get 5 minuses on F minuses on all 5 covers. Uncanny X-Men Annual 1 for the new series, The Return of Cyclops. Like I said, I read that. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was one of the better comics this month, or this week. Cover B of Mars Attacks. New issue of DuckTales. New issue of American Carnage from Vertigo. Cover B of Livewire. Cover B of Clash of Kings. Got some more copies of Grumble. Again, logo should be at the top. No reason it shouldn't be at the top. Only bought 2 copies. This is the only cover that gets an A+ from Boom Studios, because the logo is at the top. You know it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. New issue of Beauty that's set aside for one of my poll customers. Got issue number 60 of Star Wars. Cover B of Cover. Cover A of Road of the Dead. One of the other probably 1 in 50 variants for Guardians of the Galaxy. Cover A's of Grumble. Logo's at the top of that, which is a good thing. And issue 5 of Cover. Cover A, which Cover B, you don't know what it's called. It could be John Wick for all we know. Teen Titans number 26. Looks like Batman shows up as Damian takes the Titans to the Batcave. Probably not a good idea. Imagine Batman's not too happy about having strangers in his Batcave. Cover B of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cover B of Star Trek Next Generation Terra Incognito. Make sure copies get set aside for a couple of poll customers. This is cover A of Extra Sisters. And just a few more titles in here. We only got about 70 titles in this week. The new Dark Knights Metal trade. So I've got some people waiting on this. Cover A of Aliens Resistance. Mars Attack, cover A. And then finally, issue number 6 of Pearl. If there was 2 covers on this, we did not order. We just ordered just the one. If you do like these videos, certainly subscribe. And if you do subscribe, certainly hit that bell for notification. Other than that, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good afternoon.